Namaskar, dear students, how are you? I hope you are well, everybody, and take my hearty good wishes. Dear students, today I am going to discuss about Sri Harisant Thakur from your textbook, chapter 7, lesson 4 and 5, Sri Harisant Thakur. Shapalidanga is a village of Kashini Upazila in Gopalganj district. Harisant Thakur was born in the village in the month of Falgun in 1218 of Bangla calendar, 1811 AD in English. It was Troyodashi Tithi of the dark fortnightly. The father of Harisant Thakur was Yasamantra Thakur and his mother's name was Annapurna Devi. Yasamantra was a Brahman of Maithili lineage and a dedicated Vaishnava. Harisant was the second son of Yasamanta. His other three sons were respectively Vaishnav Das, Gauri Das and Swarup Das. They all were Vaishnavas. Harisant was very meritorious, but he did not like the learning keeping confined in classrooms. So, he left school only after a few months and was associated with cowboys. He used to look after cows, play and sometimes sing. He had a tuneful voice of music. So, people were charmed hearing his songs, bhajan, kirtans, etc. He had a lovely appearance and friendly manners. For these reasons, all loved him. His cowboy friends called him Cowboy Prince. Since his childhood, Harisant Thakur was thoughtful. This trait of his character becomes more prominent as he grew up. Gradually, he inclined to religion. However, he did not preach any new religion. He spread Harisant preached by Lord Sri Chaitanya. He said, we can find God by chanting the name of Hari in devotion. Chanting the name is the way of his worship. He used to lose himself being completely involved while chanting this name. That is why his way of worship is called Matua. His followers are called Matua Sampradaya. The principle of Matuism is achieving humanity, upgradation of soul and doing overall good to all. Truth, love and sanctity. These are the three pillars of Matuism. The main of worship is to realize truth of having God. This needs love. The precondition of love is sanctity. True love springs in a pure body and mind. Then Hari, who is full of love, invoked in the devotee's mind. Harisant infant the socially neglected class through chanting the name of Hari. He used to say, no unity, no power. As a result, Matuism flourished into a massive movement and Matua spread all over the undivided Bangla. Thakur used to say the nun needs to leave family for the practice of religion. Religion can be practiced staying with family and working for family too. His instructions was work with hands and chant in mouth. He himself was a family owner. He had 2 sons and 3 daughters. His sons were Guru Charan and Uma Charan. After his death, Guru Charan assumed the name Guru Sant and was adored as the chief of Matuism. Matuas considered Harisant Thakur as the incarnation of God Vishnu. So they say Ram is Hari, Krishna is Hari, Hari is Gorachand. All Haris constitute the complete Harichand. There are no differences among men and women, rich and poor, caste and creed in Thakur's Matuism. Anyone can take part in chanting of Harinam. The origin of Matuism is at Orakandi in Gopalganj. Beside Shafalidanga village, there is the main Hari Mandir of Matuism. There are Hari Mandir in many areas in established Bangladesh. A Hari Mandir has been established at the premise of Ramna Kali Mandir of Dhaka in 2010. Mahabarani Bath is held at Orakandi every year in the month of Chaitra 1 Madhu Krishna Troidoshi Tithi of the dark fortnightly. A fair is also held for 3 days. Thousands of people gather at the bath and fair. They pay deep respect to Harisant and Gurusant Thakur. Harisant Thakur died on 23 Phalgun 1284, in English 1877, at the age of 66. Kobial Tarak Chandra Sarkar wrote a book, Sri Sri Hari Lilamrita, on the life of philosophy of Harisant Thakur. There are Hari Mandirs in many areas in Bangladesh. Matuas along with devotee regularly chant Nam Kirtan there and pay homage to Harisant Thakur. A few valuable quotes by Harisant Thakur. Number 1, Hari in mind, Hari in consciousness, the name of Hari being the ultimate, lost in love, and such one bears the name Matua. Number 2, kindness to creatures, taste to the name of Hari, sincere to mankind. All rights bearing this are destined to be flawed. Number 3, whoever gets the transcendental feeling, even living with family, is a true saint. There is no doubt about it. Number 4, maintain the religion of domestic life, work with hand, chant in mouth with deep devotion. Maintaining family is your ultimate religion, along with punishing the evil and protecting the virtuous. Harisant Thakur gave 12 do's to all the followers, which are known as 12 commandments. These bear teaching for all. These commandments are: 1. Always speak the truth. Number 2. Show respect to parents, considering them as gods. Number 3. Look upon women as though they were your mothers. Number 4. Love the world. Number 5. Be generous to all religions. Number 6. Don't differentiate between caste and creed. Number 7. Establishing Hari Mandir. Number 8. Say prayer every day. Number 9. Offer yourself to God. Number 10. Don't pretend to be a saint. Number 11. Control your 6 enemies, that is 6 sense or organs. And number 12. Work with hands and chant the name of God in mouth. Dear students, do you know what are the 6 senses organs? Here 6 senses organs are Kam, Krodha, Lobh, Moha, Mad and Matsarya. These are called 6 enemies of human body or organs. So dear students, thank you very much for connecting with me in this video lecture. Thank you.